And so I'm going to read the speech as it is written, the Chief Commissioner's speech. The Chief Guest, the CS, ICT, Innovation and Youth, Mr. Musheru, the Governor of County Government of Nyeri, His Excellency Mutahi Kahiga, Honorable Members of the National Assembly, Honorable Members of the County Assembly, our partners, both national and international, distinguished guests, all members of the Kenya Scouts Association, good afternoon. Bravo! Today we congregate once again on the 163rd birthday of the founder, Robert Baden-Powell, to celebrate him and the gains made in scouting since its inception in 1907 in the world and in 1910 in Kenya. This is a day that is celebrated on the 22nd of February by over 50 million members of the Scout movement. As this day is celebrated globally, the word Nyeri must be in the mouth of every Scout, even those who do not understand where Nyeri is, as it is in this country that the founder of our beloved movement chose to be interred. I must say that I'm very privileged to have been born in Kenya, in close proximity to Nyeri, the future Scout city of the world. Our guests of honor, ladies and gentlemen, as much as this day is celebrated every year on the Founders' Day, it is not only a day of merrymaking, but mostly a day of reflection. It is a day that we reflect particularly and give meaning to his final word that we should leave this world a better place than we found it. What have we done to make this world a better place than we found it as an organization? What have we done to leave this world a better place as individual Scouts and Scout leaders? What have we done to make this world a better place than we found it as friends and as partners of the movement? If we can list a number of things that we have done in response to these questions, then we would have fulfilled the final word of the founder, and that is the essence of celebrating the Founders' Day. To begin with, I'm very happy to note that the association has continually grown the number of young people joining the movement from 1.4 million last year to about 2.1 million by the end of 2019. We are putting in every effort with the support of the Ministry of Education to ensure that the number reaches 4 million by the end of 2020. Our aim is to ensure that at least 20% of the young people in this country are in a position to benefit from the value that Scouting offers. Secondly, ladies and gentlemen, to enrich the youth program, we are working with various partners, some of whom are here today, to ensure that our Scouts are exposed to a wide spectrum of knowledge and skills to be able to navigate the world that they live in. I'm sure our chief guest, it would interest you to know that we are working very closely with 6 organizations in the area of ICT. These are Code IP Trust, Google, Cisco, Afralty, Elewa, and Communications Authority to develop the capacity for our Scouts to navigate and innovate the cyberspace for their development. As providers of complementary education, we are acutely aware that the young person has already conquered the physical space and has soon moved to the cyberspace to meet people, to study, to innovate, to escape, and to do business. It is therefore our duty to ensure we are prepared to guide them to safely navigate the limitless cyberspace for their own development and the development of this country. In this endeavor, we are working with Code IP Trust and Google to establish a content development and innovation center at Roland Camp, that is the Kenya Scouts Association headquarters, to benefit especially the rovers. This is an avenue through which the rovers will explore the world of technopreneurship. We are also looking for hardware to establish a Cisco Kenya Scouts Association Academy at Roland Camp to be used by the Rover Scouts, both in and out of school. In this area, our chief guest, we will soon be knocking at your door for some support. Working with the Lewa, we are developing digital training modules for adults in scouting. The volunteer adult no longer has much time and space to attend to physical training courses. And finally, with both Code IP Trust, Afrality and Communications Authority, we are ensuring that Scouts become the champions of online safety. More than 50,000 high school going children have already been trained and deployed to train others. Afrality in particular has already trained and certified 3 rovers. Our chief guest, as you may already have noticed, our theme this year is Scouts, promoting diversity and inclusion for national prosperity. This is to say that being active citizens of the country, Scouts aim to make all young people of all walks of life, of all religious persuasions, the marginalized, those in very vulnerable conditions such as refugees, those with special needs, to feel that they are important and have a role to play in the development and prosperity of this country. This we are achieving through various programs such as Messengers of Peace by the World Scout Bureau Africa Support Center and the Extension Scouting Program. Finally, in the area of institutional sustainability, I want to point out that we are working closely with the Office of His Excellency, the Governor of Nyeri, to make Nyeri a Scout tourism destination. We are still at baby steps, but I'm confident that we'll soon begin to run, and with the comfort of the support from the members of the National Assembly from this region, who coincidentally are great Scouts, that the sky will only be the limit. Let me thank His Excellency the Governor for always hosting this event in Nyeri and attending in person. It is not lost on us that you have not missed the event for the last 3 years since you are invested as the patron of Nyeri County. Thank you very much for being the light of scouting in this county. Our chief guest, we can't be more indebted to you. We are mostly humbled that you honored our invitation with a notice of less than 2 weeks. Indeed, thank you very much. I want to thank all our partners for the various efforts you put in to support the programs of the Kenya Scouts Association. You may not know how much you are changing the lives of young people, and by so doing, creating a better place for all of us. Our esteemed board members, Scout commissioners, members of the Kenya Scouts Association Secretariat, I'm very proud of you for always being there for the Scouts and making this event a reality. Be blessed abundantly. For our dear Scouts, we are here because of you. You are great people. Continue shining the light of scouting, doing your duty to God, country, and self. Your good deeds will be the reason for your success in all your endeavors, and the reason for more young people to join the movement. Bravo. God bless you.